So we have, let's see. Now see if I can. Now can I do that here? I'm used to doing that in my left hand. Steve, let's chill out for a second. Just watch. See, I'm not as trained in my left in this grip. See, just trying to get this speedback like throw with an upstroke, right? And out of that, we're connected to all of that is just learning to turn your wrists. Just turn your wrists. Okay? Start off learning that, and we learn to play doubles on the wrist, right? And that's the technique. Okay. And you were talking about not being that, there are drummers that can't only play time and don't solo. I told you that you'll be able to solo. See, if we're listening, da da da, da da da. So Steve, I told you that when I'm soloing, you can often, even in my videos, you can often hear me singing the tune, right? Da 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 da, da da ba ba, da 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 da, da ba ba da. See, I'm still singing the tune. I'm just playing 5-stroke roll. Da 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 da. Murray Speedback. Da da. Da da. Now Murray Speedback in 6/8. So I'm in 3. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. 1 da da. You just put that on the drums. See, just what you're doing is singing the tune in your head, and you're just playing. Play some stuff out of the library, move it around on the drums, and it'll be music, right? I didn't do anything more than everything that's in the library. 5-stroke roll, Spivak, upstroke and downstroke page, 4/4, 6/8, playing some accents. Just even on the snare drum, that would be soloistic. And then once you start moving the hands around on the drums, it becomes kind of seemingly more complex, because now you're hearing the different sound sources. But it's the same thing, just moving one hand around or moving another hand. You just learn some very simple patterns that sound wonderful. And the band will feel the time. And you're soloing. And it's connected to the time, because the hands never stop this beautiful dance. Okay, so that's where this is going, because this technique is all about learning how to, master the instrument and solo, right? But Murray would say, I don't teach style. So if you decide you want to master the instrument and not be a soloist, that's okay too, But after a while, your itchy mind will say, well, what would I do? What do I do when the band stops playing and goes, take it, Steve? And he's like, ah. And lo and behold, Steve takes it, right? Come out of it, audience is like, they can hear it, finish the tune out, and you're the man, right? So we've been working on, we're right at the beginning, because you have you know, you have a left hand that a couple of other teachers just said, forget it. That they weren't interested in, I guess one of them said he would teach you in traditional. And I don't understand that. Anyone who's determined to learn how to play the snare drum, I'm all for that. And I support that and would want to be part of that journey, you know, and help that student achieve the ability to play. Traditional, matched, so that's up to you. So we've just been working on, and you've had issues, you thought maybe they were medical because you sometimes start to shake. But we've proven that you don't have to shake, right? And this last week, I really just learned, I'm trying to help you just because this technique is about, you start off learning how just turning your wrist for singles, for doubles and roll strokes, and you're off to the races. Okay, so we've done that. I've had you play, got your singles going a couple of times, and then you start to question everything, so I have to backtrack, which is cool. And I've had you playing doubles and roll strokes, with a throw, you know, for the accent and so on. So I want to keep this moving now. I don't want to get bogged down in making just a regular wrist turn, an absolute fetish, even though I get it, because it's a really big part of the technique, but that will come, right? And hopefully I will be able to induce your ability to feel that more often. So and you talked about it at the beginning of the lesson. It's in your left, it's hard for you just to turn up and down without going sideways. Right? Now, we're meticulous about this. Right? What are you doing with this stick right now? Don't move it now. Let's analyze it.
Okay, so.
Oh, no, just leave it there and tell me.
So the stick's on the head?
Wait. Is the stick on the head or is the shank on the head?
The stick's on the head. The head's on it.
You mean the bead?
The head of this, the bead's on the head.
Okay, well, is it? Not now. Okay, so not the shank, right?
Right.
And is it away from the palm?
It is a little bit.
Yeah, it looks really good. Now what happens if you bring that back to what we call the floor?
Then the stick goes back to the palm.
That's it. Okay, you're getting that part of it now. What happens if you turn up towards the ceiling?
Then
I didn't like it. You lost it. You see, everything was good until there. I believe. So you're here, then you followed through, and there was that little, you touch the surface and the hand does what it does, right? And it's just really mellow. You don't have to do anything extraordinary. It just touches, and then if you come back, the wrist, which is a hinge, will lift it back straight up, which you did. Now, if you kept following that hinge up, it would do that. It wouldn't do what you just did, which is this. Yep, no, you're doing it again. You want to go up. You want to turn into half turned over and go up sideways. Yeah, see, it goes up, palm down. More like that. And you don't have to be tight about it. Be real relaxed. Okay, that's all it is. Now, the other thing, this hinge just goes. Go ahead.
This should go away from the palm right when it gets up here.
Not if you're in slow motion, it wouldn't.
Okay.
Why? You're just moving with a stick. How would you get it to go away from the palm? If you open up your fingers, it's still on the palm. You can throw your fingers open, but it won't move this. Go ahead. Good. See, it's still on the palm. See, now if you are moving quickly and there's some torque, then maybe it would come away from the palm a little. And you wouldn't be opening your fingers, it would just happen. So, yeah, see, it's moving more. There. And now follow through and touch. Yeah, just touch. Okay, this, leave it there. There, just rest. No, this is what we're dealing with, and that's okay. See, that's a nice little wrist turn, isn't it? Your shake is actually not a bad little wrist turn. Yeah, that's right. It goes tap, 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 tap. Yeah, it does. That's right. It will do that. Yeah, it does that. Uh-huh.
It's the wrist that actually,
It just comes away from the palm and then it lifts straight up. See how you can see the inside of my hand when I lift up? If I lift up, maintaining the hip wrist fulcrum, you can see the hand. Lifts up straight. Okay, so let me just chat for just a moment now. Okay, you look really good right now. So what, well, where do I begin here? You know, when I first started studying with Wally Snow out of Murray Spivak's office, Wally was adamant about me keeping the fourth and fifth off the stick. He really wanted a 3-finger grip. And I was playing some loud gigs and I found that that was hard for me to do. Right? Dick Wilson, who understood that there's now amplification, you know, when they were coming up, everything was acoustic. Now guitars were blazing, right? And you were competing with a level of volume that was unfamiliar to drummers who came up before amplification in music. Okay, so Dick would allow you to put your fourth on. He talks about it in his article in Modern Drummer. He said, and for volume, you can put the fourth on. So this 3-finger grip thing, it's hard. It's easy just to, and there are techniques that think that that don't think, it's how they play, which is right, which is cool. They think the grip is in the back of the hand. That they think the grip is back here. Now for me, that feels like molar. Right? Which I think came out of, you know, marching, playing on really large drums, often in bad weather, inclement weather. It's raining. You got these big sticks, and they just take these sticks, I believe, and they would they'd give it the old molar whack, right?
Yeah.
And so that seems easier. The stick just lays in the whole hand. I've had you do that too. Just let the stick lay in your hand. Yeah, bring it up and just hold it here. Just hold it. I don't care. Yeah, see? And now it's kind of in the whole hand. Put your first finger and thumb on. Give the drum a whack. Yeah, see, it's kind of easy, huh? And you can play that way. But what this technique is about is, what is this 3-point grip? So we start to develop an awareness of not needing the back fingers. It creates the opportunity to have a more narrow fulcrum. And it gives the stick a chance to breathe and ring out in a way that if you have all the fingers on the stick, it isn't possible because the stick is more muted. Okay. But it is a bit of a challenge to get this 3-finger grip, right? Okay, so I want to cop to that. I think it's important to recognize. So making a huge deal right now, is it away from the palm? Is it we could decide we weren't going to focus on this level of development. You know, we weren't going to play first chair in the LA Phil. We're going to play third chair in the Pasadena Community Orchestra. And then maybe we can get away with the whole hand being on the stick. That's not fair to I've heard the Pasadena Community Orchestra. They sound pretty good. All right, so. All right. But what we're doing is we're looking to focus our mind's eye on this 3-finger grip. We're listening. It's not just the eye. It's the ear. And how does it feel? Okay. So really the first stroke, so it's probably I came from having studied it with Wally and then to Murray and then to Dick Wilson. So I had some of this stuff. So he didn't start me right at the beginning, interestingly. But so one of my first strokes with him was more advanced. But he did get me into the flam. Maybe by the second lesson, I was into the flam. I have that. Yeah. And the first stroke he got me into was the flam accent number 1, I believe. So that's like pretty far into the technique. But if you're looking at this thing as a beginner, just learning it, we would start with just holding the sticks. Don't make too big a deal out of it. Everything will come in time. We simply learn to hold the stick and turn our wrists, right? And it would start with that. Then Dick would singles, doubles on the wrist, maybe some roll strokes, maybe. And then Dick would introduce the flam. Now, if you look at, do you have page 8 of the library?
No, I have to go grab it.
Well, is it far away?
Yeah, it's in another room here.
Well, don't worry about it then. It's okay, but I want you to have it in the future. Always have your library in front of you. But this is so simple. It'd be cool to look at it because a flam is what? Describe a flam.
It's basically a grace note and a note, did you say?
Yeah. And what does a flam do in terms of what it sounds like?
Well, it sounds like you have more of a longer sound for the snare, a deeper sound maybe.
That's pretty good, Steve. Well, Richard Wilson would say a flam thickens the sound.
Okay.
Thickens it. Okay. And depending on how open it is, now Murray starts with the closed flam, okay, not the open flam. So we can decide how close the grace note will be to the chord note. But once we decide, we want to maintain it. Unless the conductor is requesting something else. Okay. So Murray starts off with the flam simply just all right. Well, I kind of wanted you to have it, but then I'll show you what it looks like, and then you'll just be able to, even though you're on your phone. So, I can work with what we got. You see how it looks?
Yes.
It's all right, it's all left, or it's alternating. So now, Murray, Richard Wilson, and pretty good single, and I noticed Chad Wackerman, Richard Martinez, probably Jack Burka, all the cats. Talk about that a flam is one hand high and the other hand low. Just keep this really simple, Steve. You hold the stick. Yes, there is development with regards to this technique having to do with learning this more precise 3-finger grip, and it's more of a challenge. It's just really easy to grab that stick and play. We're developing this very narrow grip, right? And we're just simply allowing one hand to be high and the other hand to be low. Now, if you think about that, in the simplicity of that, now if you think about it, what you get, how would I do this? See, if one hand is high and the other hand is low, here's what you get. A flam. Hear it?
Right.
because the stick, it's just physics on this planet. This isn't rocket science. Now, well, anyway, there is that idea that, if you drop two different weighted items from the top of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, interestingly, unless one is influenced by the wind, you drop a big rock and a small rock, they land at the same time. However, if we drop two evenly weighted sticks, for instance, at the same time, one should get to the ground sooner. The one closest to the ground. And that's it. That's a flam. Now, how do we do that? Well, we could get into the grip, which we have. It's got to be a 3-finger grip. But if we just take the stick and hold it, I don't care how you hold it, and there's this throw, and you have to lead with the wrist, and the arm follows, and oh, goodness gracious. And there's the Murray Spivak throw, and then there's the Dick Wilson throw. Okay. How about one hand high and the other hand low? So you would just be doing this. So you need both sticks. Right stick. Now let's see. Wait. Don't jump ahead now. Stay with me. Just have fun with this. Right? So if I was to ask you to play a right flam, see, now the hands, one isn't more relative than the other, right? Because once we get this thing alternating, there has to be a yin and a yang. So if we're playing a right flam, which hand is the grace note?
I'm playing a right hand flam. Right hand flam, I think, would be, left would be the grace note, and right would be the predominant one.
And you got it. That's it. Okay. A right hand flam means the right hand is the core note.
Right.
Real easy. So memorize what you've obviously already memorized, or you just figured out. All right, so that means we're going to take the left hand. I don't care, it's cool if you're starting to get a feeling of the grip, and you're just going to hold it just above the surface. Kind of low, huh? You're down here. Now I want you to take your right hand and bring it up. Now I want you to raise thusly. I want you to hold the right stick up. No, I don't want you turning up. I just want you to lift the right stick. Yeah, like, oh, you almost had it. Come on, come down here. See, your right ain't so hot. You're all about, oh, my right has it and my left doesn't know. Your right doesn't know what the hell it's doing right now, Steve. Okay? So keep that in mind. Your left might be able to start to teach the right with regards to certain things. Okay, so we're going to lift the right stick up. Okay, can you relax a little? Just lift it up. Hey, you don't have to lift it up. Just lift it up. Okay, good. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Now just drop it. There. You played a right flam. That was very good. Do it again. Lift the right up. One hand high. Oh, no, come on. You got to lift it up. Not bad. Do it again. There. Do it again. Okay, now go the other way. Now the left hand is going to be, no, how are you going to lift the left hand up? Wait. Can you just lift your left hand up? Come on, lift it up. Lift it up. Lift it up. Come on, lift it up like this. Yeah, there you go. Right, remember I showed you, you're just going to drop them? You have to lift one up and let them come down so you get a flam. There. Do it again. No, we're left. The right hand is low. Look at your right hand. Why is it all bent over? Just hold it normally, like a kid would. Kid wouldn't be all like this. Kid would just hold the stick. It's your right. You're really thinking, I don't care if the left is jiggling. The left is better than the right, because your right is doing something funny. Hold the stick normally in the right. Yes. Shouldn't it be this nice and flat? Wrap your fingers around underneath. I don't care if it's a 3-finger. Why does one finger look like it's kind of sticking out? Is it? Yeah, there you go. See, now you look like both hands are sort of similar. Now the right is already low, so you're going to lift up the left. Lift it up. There you go. Do it again. You got it. Got it. Do it again. Come on, give me a flam. The right's going to come down a little bit before because it's low. You go. Now go the other way. Now go the other way. You're playing flams, dude. Yeah, lift up the left. There you go. Lift up the right. There, lift up the left. Lift up the right. Kind of happening, isn't it?
But still, it's
Well, it's shaking a little, but it's not right now. Just lift it up.
shaking a lot.
Well, take the stick out of your hand for a minute. Put your sticks down for a second. I guess you can put them on your lap if you don't have a table. Now hold both hands out like this. No stick. Might look like I could. Yeah, right over the drum. Not out here. We'd be here. Come on, let your arms hang by your side. You know, bring them up into position as though you're going to play. See, they're not shaking at all. Don't move. Now we're gonna take the right hand and we're gonna lift it up and pretend we're gonna play a flat. Good. Now lift up the left hand. There. Now if I put a toothpick in your hands and call that a stick, would that suddenly make you start to shake? Well, I think I've done that before. We took a pen. The stick is a puny little drumstick. It has very, very little weight, really, relatively speaking. Right? So you're just like this. You could turn your wrist. It's like there's no stick in it. No, take the stick out.
So why is it shaking?
I don't know. Go ahead and, do you have a pen next to you? I don't want you to get up and.
I don't have a pen right next to me, no.
You don't. You don't have a pen?
Not nearby.
Uh-huh.
I'll get one real quick.
Okay. Go ahead. Go and get one. Let's see, I've got one too.
Excuse me.
Well, we have this one, and I've got my sexy pink highlighter. Okay. And okay, so as you can see, I'm experimenting with ways to help Steve overcome this tendency to shake in the left hand. But the fact that there's no shaking with no stick in your hand is perhaps very telling, I think. It's possible that there is a psychology involved. Now just hold the pen like this in your hand. Right away. I just want you to hold the pen. You have two of them? That's good.
Yeah.
That's cool. You don't have to do anything weird. See? Now just turn your hand over and let it lay in your hand up that way. Or roll it back over like this. Yeah, in the left. Or roll it over. Yeah, it's just laying there. There's no shaking. Roll it back over to lay in that side of the hand. Now, why when you rolled over did this happen? A little bit. Just be normal with your arm and let it relax. You know? You're offering a gift to somebody. Now turn it over. Yeah. Now if you roll it over this way, you have to curl your fingers a little. You don't need your thumb or first finger. Or it's on the first finger. Take your thumb off and just let it lay in there. Take your thumb off. Well, you can lay in the first finger too. Isn't it kind of like laying in the first finger here? Roll it over again. And see your thumb isn't on. It's just laying in your hand, right?
Right.
Now roll it over. Roll it over. Don't put your thumb in. You don't have to do anything with your arm. See, it's just, there's no shaking. Now gently, you could kind of maybe put your thumb on if you want. And you just do that. Just turn your wrist and go like that, like a kid. Well, that was pretty good. You wanted to throw. No, wait. I just said just turn your wrist. So you're right back to now I've got a stick, and I got a stick. No. Just let this pen lay in your hand. Let your arm hang by your side. Roll it over. Put your thumb on or not. Lift it up. Put it back down. And no shaking. Lift your arm up like I told you, one hand high. No, lift your arm up. Let it fall down. There's no shaking. You have no shaking. The stick is just a little bit heavier than this, not much. I mean, maybe we need to invent some practice sticks. They're probably out there. I haven't investigated. Maybe a stick like this long. Maybe you need to go to the hardware store and pick up a really short dowel. But Freddie Gruber used to have 3 dowels that I got to figure that out. How do you get you to learn how to hold the stick with these dowels that he had attached to one another? With a little joint of some sort. That's it. It's just a pen. Now put the stick right in the middle somewhere. Yeah, move the stick into the center of it. Don't start doing stuff. Come on, put the stick to the center of your hand. Yeah. Is it in the center of your hand? Yeah. Stop with that. I gotta have the grip. I have to have this. Just hold the damn stick for crying. No, I got the, no. Turn your hand over and hold the stick. There, it's not shaking. Turn it over this way. No, you didn't copy me. I went from this. How do we do it with the pen? Let's remind ourselves. Did that, and then we did that, huh? Did that, and now we're going to do that, I guess. Yeah, come on, just don't be all tough. Well, don't have your arm out. Just keep it normal. Yeah, just let it lay in there. It's just literally laying. Yeah, roll it over like that. Come on, hold your hand up a little. It's not heavy. You can hold it up. Yeah, there's no shaking. Turn it over. Let it lay in your hand. Come on, why's your elbow sticking out? Let your arm relax. You're doing stuff, man. Is it laying in your hand? Take your thumb off for a sec for fun. You can have it in your first finger. Do it. There, it's just in my first finger. We're playing with a toy. Just my first finger. Yeah, I can put my second finger on too. Not even the ring finger. Not the ring finger. Just the ring finger. Just the middle finger. Baby finger. Just the baby finger. Hold it with the baby finger. Let it lay there. Keep it in the center so it's real balanced. You don't want it to feel too heavy. Yeah, and put all your fingers except for your thumb on underneath. Okay? Now turn your hand over and offer the gift. Yeah, that's what it feels like. There's no shaking. You're not shaking. So for me, that's what it feels like. I'm holding the stick like this. Turn it back over now. Let it lay in there. Turn it back over like you did with the pen. Let it lay there. Come on, if you really did turn it over, the stick would be straight to this. It's straight here. It's straight here. It's not like I'm trying to play the drum right now. I just want to give you a feeling of something laying in your hand, man. Kinda. The wrist is a little bent forward, I admit. Here, yeah, here, and here it's a little bent that way. I guess, so it won't roll this way. Yeah, now let it lay in your hand again. Yeah, nice and natural, man. Yeah. Hey, that's right. Now roll it over so it's straight. No, not so that the stick is parallel to the screen. It's straight. It's straight. It's straight. It's straight. This way, relative to the screen, the camera. More like that, see? Now roll it over and keep it straight. There you go. You don't need your thumb on. You don't have to be doing something. Let it lay there for a minute. Take your thumb off. I didn't say take your other finger, so let it lay in your whole hand. It's laying in your hand here and your thumb is off. Turn your hand over. Thumbs off. Come on, let it lay in all the fingers. There, it's laying in all your fingers. Now just turn it over and let it lay in all your fingers. Keep your thumb, it's not on your first finger. Why'd you take your first finger off? I mean, you can, it'll still lay there. Take your thumb off. Give me the hitchhiker. Come on, give me the hitchhiker. There you see it's laying there? Now, what we're doing is we're creating a little bit of an alignment. Keep your thumb off for a minute. Put your first finger underneath. You gotta do something. I got on my first finger. Just don't do anything. Yeah. There. Roll it back like this. Roll it back so it's laying in your hand, palm down, and the stick is straight relative to the screen or the wall behind you. It's parallel. You don't need to poke your elbow out to do that. I can keep it straight and my elbow can be right here. Yeah, let it go. Just hold the stick like this, right? Come on, that's not hard.
Where's my wrist?
That hurts your wrist too?
Yeah, I'm kind of, it's going out to this and then goes this way.
Well, then take up the stick out of your hand. Shake it out. Bring your hand up like this. Come on, copy me. Just normal, just bring it up. Yeah. Does that hurt?
Right now, no.
Wait.
I think is my wrist pointing down or my?
Who cares? Steve, your mind, I mean, you can turn this whole thing into a mosaic if you want. Bring your hand up and hold it here, normally. Does it hurt? No, I'm not holding anything. You've already got a grip. I just shake it all out and I bring it up. Period. There. Is that hurting?
Because I'm bending forward, it's a little bit of tension here, but not bad.
Well, no, the bending forward relieves the tension. If you lift it up, that's a little more tension. Feel more tension? Yeah, see, that's relaxed. If this hurts, then you do need to see a doctor. Really. But so this, yes, you could only hold your hand up maybe like this for maybe challenged. I don't know how long you could hold your hand like that before you'd start to fall asleep. You'd want to relieve the lactic acid. There, totally normal. Now just curl your fingers a little. Just curl them, just a little. It still shouldn't hurt. Curling your fingers doesn't hurt.
No, it isn't.
And now you just lay the stick in there. There, see? It just feels like nothing. It's nothing. Because my wrist is going this way, and I don't understand all that. I'm trying to help you feel just nothing. Hold your hand up, but let the stick lay in your hand. Yeah. As natural as possible. We're not lifting weights here, Steve. This is, I'm literally asking you just hold your hand, and you're saying, this really hurts me to hold my hand.
Well, up here, bending forward.
Why are you bending forward? You leave it. Mine bends forward naturally because I left it. I'm not bending. Are you bending? This is loose as a goose. It's just hanging there. Yeah, and my arm's hanging by my side. I'm not holding. I'm doing as little as possible. Yeah, it just hangs there. I make a little cradle with my fingers and pop the stick in there. And you do have to hold it, but it's so effortless. Yeah, there. Nothing. A little something. You have to hold it up. Your arm will fall asleep. You already want to put it in. And all I do is now, what we're going to do is just create this, which is the development of learning how to play snare drum. We're just going to take this feeling of the stick just kind of hanging out and try to create some kind of, just laying there, right? Just like, take your thumb off. You can go into half turned over if that relieves it. Just laying there. Put your thumb on. Roll just a little. And just lift the stick up. Just lift it up and go like that. There, not shaking. You're developing all this. No, look now. Take your thumb off. Take your thumb off. Why did the stick pop up? Why did you add some extra something? I thought you were just hanging here. This is just nothing. Okay, that's all it is. Put your thumb on, gently, doesn't matter. Kid wouldn't care. Now lift your arm up like I told you. Thank you. Drop it down. There, didn't shake. So that's not real, you know. The shaking is coming from you interfering with that childlike thing. Yeah, it's nothing. When it starts to shake, I might just do this for a minute and just feel what it feels like. Go turn your hand over again. Yeah, it's not shaking. You can almost turn your wrist a little upside down, huh?
My wrist feels better when I'm up like this.
Oh, okay. It's a little different. I admit. Yeah, it feels like there's a little holding up. Now turn your hand over. There's just a little bit of effort. You don't have to put your elbow out. You're adding an effort. All the muscles up here have to do this, you know. You don't realize it. This can just hang. This feels like it did here. It's just hanging. You want to do something with it, which will contribute to tension. Why? Leave it there. Let it lay in your hand. Now roll your grip out so it looks more like a snare drum grip. There. Now lift up your hand. Remember? One hand high and let it fall. There. Not shaking. Period. Now if you took the other hand with the same kind of thinking, it's laying in your hand and it's down low and the left hand's up high and you do that, you'll get a flat. It's nothing. No, it's the other hand. No, it's left hand was the one raised. Raise it up. Just let it lay. No, stop. Let it lay in your hand. Come on. Lift it up. Come on, lift it up. There you go. Kind of wants to hang there, doesn't it? Notice? You don't have to lift it up. It just kind of wants to hang here, huh? And then this hand is just hanging here. And then you go. You have a, there. No shaking.
There was a little bit.
Oh, stop. I know you're determined. If it starts to shake, you just turn your hand over and offer the gods, you know, you gesture to the gods an offering. Please help me be calm. This is not as hard as I think. You turn it over. Turn it over. It should be straight, and you can manipulate it a little. You can bring it in so it looks like a snare drum grip. Leave your elbow. You're holding this whole part of your arm. It's working. Yeah, that's going to get sore if you hold it there. Nice and normal. Now you're going to lift up the right hand. Up, one hand high. Come on, lift it up. You want to turn your wrist. I asked you just to lift it up. There, see, it's kind of dangling a little. Now drop it. You don't have to push it down. You literally, remember I just dropped it. I just dropped it. You don't have to do anything. Yeah, lift the right hand up. Your left's better right now. No, I just want you to lift it up. Wouldn't the bead be hanging a little? If you were more relaxed, let it hang. Yeah, let it hang a little up here. Lift it up and let it hang. There, see the bead is pointing down just a little? Because you just lifted it up real loosey-goose. Now let it drop. Don't flip short. Okay, straighten out your right wrist a little. It's a little funky. See, that's what it would feel like after you did made your offering to the gods. Turn it over and you'd come back, it would kind of look like that. Yeah, see, just laying there. You bring it back, you put it in position, and you lift it up. And if you're relaxed, it should be hanging down a little. Because this takes a little more effort, so just let it hang. Let it dangle. So let the bead dangle. Let the bead dangle down. Yeah, there you go, you got it. And let it fall. There, now go the other way. Let the bead dangle, let it fall. There, now go the other way. Let the bead dangle, let it fall. You got it. Let the bead dangle both ways. You have an alternating plan. And I hesitate to say with no shaking, because that'll scare you back into shaking. We're forgetting. Do you have Shakey's Pizza out where you are? They're almost all gone now. You know, they used to hire Shakey's Pizza, used to have jazz ensembles. You know,
I remember,
no shaking unless you're talking about Shakey's Pizza with the fried chicken and the mojo potatoes. Unbelievable. It was pizza and fried chicken. Okay, so. All right, so, yeah, see, no, what are you gonna do right now? You're going in, you're gonna get tighter. You're gonna figure, it's my first finger and thumb. I gotta figure that, that's where you started the lesson today. You're still trying to figure out the first, and then I did it, and is it on the, no, turn your hand over. Turn your hand over. Ah, turn it back this way, let it hang that way, straight, keep it straight. You don't have to go closing your, it's lays there. Laying there just as, almost as much as, there you go. There. Now lift your hand up and let it dangle. I thought you were gonna let it, yeah, there you go. And let it, just let it drop, gravity, there. No shaking. Do it again, lift it up. Come on, lift it up. Lift it higher, for fun. Hey, you don't have to come over here to show, I mean, you're trying to show me maybe. And just let it drop. There.
I just took the tips of fingers off the,
No, you're doing it again. Who cares? A kid wouldn't care. There, did you get a sound?
yes.
Yeah, you did. And your hand isn't shaking because you're just kind of letting it lay in there. Yeah, so just lift it up. Yeah, lift it up. Let it dangle a little and just let it drop. There. Now, if you do that, hold it like that in your right and keep the right low. And okay, you can do that if you want. You can go that way. I was still left. Come on, lift the left up. Let's let it lay there. Thought the bead was supposed to dangle a little. There. And drop them at the same time. Yep. Go the other way. I thought the bead was supposed to be. Just lift it up more childlike. Yeah. There. You're playing flams, man. You're playing flams. See? Flams. It's nothing. Stop with this. This will come into play. But this is really more essential right now. He starts to shake. Turn your hand over and make an offering to whatever higher power you believe in. Yeah, turn it over. Don't have to put your thumb on to turn it over. You can balance it with no thumb. Turn your hand over now, straight. Turn it over. Turn your hand over now. You don't. I told you you're going to put your thumb on. You can, because it's good. You can put your thumb on. You can take it off, put it on. I don't care. Now lift it up and let it dangle. Got to let it dangle. Just let it dangle there and let it drop. Boom, flam. Okay, so what if we played flams as really good, Steve? I know. It's on the right. See how that really feels so childlike. It feels like, how could this be anything meaningful, really? Well, it is. This is really a good way to get the technique, because we're doing this kind of thing all the time. It kind of induces everything you want. With one hand high, the other hand low, you start to get, we could play as half notes. So we're going to raise the right. I'm just willy-nilly right now. I'm just one hand high, and I get up there and I drop them at the same time. Yeah, and then I click, and I go the other way. I try to let it dangle, though. I come up and I let it dangle. I want it to just be loose. There. Click. You're playing flams. Okay, now go all one. Now notice your left is a little better because you're right, that starts off, because if you do the offering, if you make an offering, and then you turn, sorry, I should be here, and then you turn it over. See, I don't have to put my thumb on it because it's still lay there. It's like nothing happening. Just laying there. And I could put I don't even need to put my thumb back on, and I can kind of get the sticks to sort of run as an extension of the forearm. It's just hanging here. I put my thumb on, right? And all I do is raise. Yeah, but when I'm in this position, see how flat it is? It's normal. Because if you did want to work on what we worked on last week, you know, where you got multiple rebounds, you know,
That's what
Yeah, it's pretty good. See? Okay, stop, 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 stop. No, 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 I'm not, I don't want to lead you there right now. But I'm just explaining to you because this is more important. That you already got that last week. You just got it now. See how the other hand is flat? You do your offering. You get a snare drum position and it's kind of flat, huh? But it's just like that. Come on, keep it there for me. Right, and now you know that you could touch, just touch. It doesn't follow through until you decide to follow through. It doesn't come away from the palm when you touch, does it? It comes away when you bend a little more. Right? And now bring it up flat. It's just an offering, just hanging here. Just hanging. It's nice and flat. That means that if we do the Chad Wackerman exercise, that the wrist could bend. See, if you're already bent when you're just holding the stick, now you can't do that Chad Wackerman thing. You can't feel that little release that happens. You have to be flat to feel the follow through. Now your left is better than your right because your left comes up and makes a strike. Okay? See, you're nice and flat. Here's what your right does. Your right that isn't as good. Your right goes up. I have to remind it to dangle, which it does. And you come down and you're like this, bent forward. So now you can't follow through. You have to be flat so that if you wanted to play rebounds, you could follow through. So no, your right elbow's poking out. You're holding your whole shoulder tight and you don't know it, right? That's real tension. That's the problem, not the shaking. This is stuff that you're doing with your hands, with everything. You just don't do anything. Now, see your right's a little bent forward. It's not flat enough. You're right. It's already bent forward like it's rebounding. Flatten it out. The right. Now the right would be more flat. See, your left is beautiful. Okay, the shadow's a little tricky. Okay, now lift up your right like it's one hand high. No, that's not one hand high. Lift it up. Let it dangle. Thank you. Feel it wants to dangle? You're doing something again. And now just let it drop. See, you're all bent forward. You're in a rebound position and you're right. Your left's better than your right, Steve. Straighten out your right. Straighten it out. You do more like that. So that once you let that stick drop, see it? Come on up with me. Copy me. Well, mine's a little more dangly, but it's just laying there. And when I let it drop, watch my wrist. See, I'm flat. Almost. Now bend forward. Let it drop. Are you flat?
Yes.
Oh, not too bad. See, now go ahead and bend forward. Touch the surface. Don't let it come away from the... Did it come away from the palm?
Yes.
You didn't do it slowly enough, but that's good. Yeah, I'm going to give you this now. So you got this, Steve. Okay, so raise the right hand again. We don't care. No, you didn't count it. You always want to come up. I just said let it dangle. Thank you. We did nothing. Now, it's going to fall, and it's going to start, and it's going to end somewhat flat. Let it fall. Now there, let your elbow run. Should be kind of flat. Okay, now when you bend, when you first touch, don't do it yet. When you first touch the surface, it's not going to come away from the palm. You're just touching. Go ahead and touch and don't let it come. Don't let it come away from the palm yet. There, it's still in the palm.
Yeah.
Now follow through and let it come away. Bend a little. There. Now it's come away, right?
Right.
Well, that's what it is. It doesn't come away until you touch them. You have to leverage against, it's almost like you have to leverage against the surface. There, see? So just know that just because you touch doesn't make it come away from the palm. It's when you bend and leverage against the surface that it comes away. Like that. And that's all you need to know. Okay, so you're playing flams at word 40 to a half note. Let's do it again. Let's think about this. It's really good. Now you're playing strokes. Okay? So one hand high, the other hand low. We've got this very simple thing, this effective tool really, that's helped you learn not to shake, to help you understand how nothing this is. I don't care about a 3-finger grip. I just want you to just let that stick lay in your hand like a child right now. So do it with me. Join me. Come on, yeah. Why is your right elbow away from you? That means you're holding something. Why is your right wrist more bent forward than your left? You're already in a rebound position. You can't be. And that's all you really need to know. So you tell a kid, just stop flat. No, okay. Now one hand high. Let it, yeah, go ahead. You let it dangle, didn't you? Yeah, there. Click, and then the other hand high. Click. Okay. And try to just let it fall. Just let it fall. Just let it fall. Yeah, you got it. You let it fall. Hey, stop, stop. Just starting to shake. Turn your hand over and let it lay in your hand, in the left. Roll it back over. There. You don't have to go gripping, first finger and thumb. I have to get them. Who cares? Forget it. Just let it lay in your hand. And learn to raise your hand, one hand high, let it dangle and go clunk. And you're flat and it's not shaking. That's it. Okay, so can you play a flam? If you're already doing it, you're playing alternating flams to a half note. Okay. Now you're playing alternating flams to a quarter note. You're twice as fast. There you go. Not too bad. Just relax. Stop for just a second. Not bad. You just doubled your speed. You had a click in between each last time. So now you're playing to every click, which we're calling a quarter note. Now, once you start to get a little bit of tightness in your left, because it wants to go back to its thing, which really, the thing is confusion. I need to get this here. And I wonder if should it be on the palm? Who cares? Right? Make an offering to the gods. They're appreciative. Thank you. You roll it over, you make a position, and it's kind of flat. So you do have a potential for the follow-through rebound, which we're not doing right now. And you lift it up, and you go, no, you lift it up, one hand high, and you go clunk. So you see, you got, there you go, you can do that too. Let it lay in the hand, get rid of all this weirdness, and just let it lay there. There.
I don't have any fingers on it at all, just,
Who cares? I don't care right now. You can just touch them. You do want to kind of hold the stick like. You can put the first finger. Who cares? Is it shaking? Are you holding a stick? Kinda right now. You have a pretty good angle too. Are you flat? That's kind of what we're looking for right now. We're not making a big deal about this other stuff that's getting in your way. Beautiful right now. Yeah, you can put your first finger and thumb, just touch it on. It doesn't matter right now. Yeah. More important that you just feel that stick in your hand. Get in touch with the weight of a stick in your hand. It doesn't shake. It doesn't shake. It doesn't shake. It's just laying in your hand, man. That's it. Like there's no stick. There's no stick. I mean, I've done all this stuff with you. It's just laying there. Okay. You're much more relaxed now. Yeah. Got that Buddha thing going right now. Okay? So, now we're going to play as written. First, it starts with all right hand flams. That means the right hand will always be high. So let's see if we can do it. So maybe we'll start to a half note. Okay, one hand high. There you go. Don't be too bent when you get down so you look like this every time you land. Why would it be like you hold it here? No, get your right hand straightened out. Get your right hand straightened out. It's too bent. Fix it before you make another strike. Fix it. Fix your right. How are you going to fix the right? If it's too bent, can you unbend it and hold it straight?
It's straight right now.
Oh, yeah.
Dealing with the left hand.
Well, it might be the shadow.
I
That's
think it is.
a little bit of the shadow. You need to fix your lighting a little, but it's not bad. See, and you're getting a flam. Go ahead, do it again. Let it dangle when you go up. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, see, you're right-handed. Yeah, there you go. Can you play to it? Can you play the quarter note now twice as fast? Flam, flam, flam. Just keep lifting it up and letting it fall. There you go. Okay, now we're going to play a left flam, just like Marie asked us to. No, it's every other click. Start off, give yourself a chance. Straighten out your right. I just see more shadow on your right. There you go, relax, just relax your grip. Come on, raise it up. Don't be afraid to raise. Let it hang. Let it hang. Come on up. There's another good flam. Stop bending forward with your right. Keep your right more flat. Don't always be in a rebound position in your left. Just hold it like a kid. Yeah. There you go. Now play to every click. Keep going. There. Now go back and forth to every click. Back and forth. Back and forth. Just one hand. Lift it up. Let it dangle. Let the stick lay in your hand. There you go. Don't be afraid to lift up your left. Lift up your left a little bit. Your right likes to lift up. I don't mind. Lift your arm. I don't care how you want to take it. Let it dangle. Lift it up. There it is. Lift up the left. Come on. I really want one hand high. I think the left has to be high. High. Lift the. There. The high is the right. There, it's starting to happen. There, it's starting to happen. There's a good one. Lift up the left. Lift it up. Lift it up so the right gets to the floor first. So you get a flam. Lift it up. There you go. There you go. Okay, stop. You're playing an honest to goodness stroke. You're like, what, 40 or something? Playing too quick, which takes some concentration because it's new to you. That's it. No. Now, what that gives you is, that's essentially whether you know it or not. That's Murray's clever way of getting you to throw. Right? Because that's really all we're doing. With so much of this stuff, right? The one hand is high and the other hand would be low. And it doesn't matter if it's matched or traditional. And after a while, you start to really get that thing that we're looking for. Okay? So we have that, and then we have that, and that, and that. That's really where this is going. See, this is low, this is high. Low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, high, low, high, low, high, low, high, low, high. That's all it is. And you can play like that. And when the band says, take it, Steve, it'll just do that. Which you're really close to. See, now we can start to get into some of the other strokes. Okay? So what I did last week, because I want to keep giving you more stuff, you're successful. I get excited because I want you to be successful. I'm proud to have been able to help you understand a certain thing so that you're successful and you accomplish the task at hand or in hand. But what I did last week by dumbing it down, and I don't mean that, because it's my responsibility to help you get this stuff. So it's on me as well, right? And all you did last week was this idea of just dropping the stick. But you got that.
But
Now, I know you're full of questions, but I know you want to, so go ahead.
okay, so
Because when I see the head shaking after you've just had success and played flams, you're really your first stroke of the library. You should be like, you know, happy as anyway.
I can't, well,
No, it's okay. I don't mind spending a moment with you on that.
no, it doesn't feel, that bounce doesn't, when my hand was bouncing, it was bouncing on the head, my hand was shaking, giving me the bounce of my left hand. It wasn't like this here, this over here is my hand doing it, not bouncing off the head. I'm trying, you know what I'm saying? I'm not letting the stick go freely.
Well, sure I do. But wait a minute. I thought you said that, okay, relax everything. Yeah. Turn it over. Come here. Get into position. You can put your thumb and first finger on gently. Yeah, just real gentle. Laying in your hand. Yeah. And just do that. No. Touch and let your hand fall. Oh, now what I want you to do is, I want you to take your thumb off. And lift up the stick. No, with your other hand, sorry, my bad. And drop it. There. It can work.
I can do it without the fingers on it, real easy.
Well, then take your fingers off and go like that. That's what it is. You got it. See, is that more nice and relaxed? Now you can put your first finger and thumb on gently. You'll still get that. If you don't, no, just take them off for a minute. And just, I bet the butt end's away from your palm. If you left it on the surface, which I had you do all week, hey, lift it up, let it drop. Perfect. Now, if you put your first finger and thumb just in position and just nuzzled up to the stick, and you lift it up, and you just let it drop. Almost. A little less pressure, first finger and thumb. There. It's that delicate balance. I told you this 3-finger grip thing is hard. There you go. You got it again. So you got to play. I know that's it. But why are you shaking your head? You just did it.
It's not, it's loose, so it's going like this.
Good. No. That's it. Take your first finger and thumb off if you want. No, take your first finger and thumb off. That's it. If you
Yeah, that I get.
That's it. Yeah. So don't put your thumb on, first finger and thumb on. Just fool everybody and put them in position as though they're on. That's it. That's it, Steve. That's the feel. Do it your right. See, you're bent forward, butt ends away from the palm. There. That's it. Okay. So I'm adding that to your lesson this time. You shouldn't be upset right now. That's, Dick would say to me, Kevin, when I tell you that's what it is, that's what it is. Okay, Richard. When I tell you that's what it is, that's what it is. See? There. One turn, lots of rebounds. Yeah. No, come on, don't do it. That's it. Now you can beat yourself up over and over trying to figure out what's happening. Who cares? Kid would just say, I want to hear it go. Da, 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 da. Yeah. I want to go flam, flam, flam. And you're on your way now. Okay? You got the stick rebounding, multiple rebounds. Most people, typically, how many rebounds did you get when you went? Maybe 5?
3 or 4, I think.
5 or something?
Yeah, maybe,
Multiple rebounds, right?
yeah.
You know how other people get them? Doing what you were doing earlier. And you've learned that you don't need to. You have a fulcrum in your hand, you just went, not much pressure up front. You turn once. One turn gave you 5 notes. And you didn't need to do that. Which is how most people play, by the way. Right? That's what Chad Wackerman mentioned to me. I'm trying to get people, because there's this idea that you want to teach people how to turn their wrist. Chad was like, nah, everyone comes in with all wrist. I want to help them feel that rebound that you just felt today. So you felt the rebound, but I know you can't stand it. Ah, you really did. That's right, it just lays in your hand. You stopped shaking and you were playing flams. It's a Christmas miracle. Really good. Turning off the camera.